What's up, YouTube? Hey, listen, we're going to talk about trucks today. And I want to talk about some trucks because I've got a little situation on my hands. Okay? So, here, we'll just start over here. Well, let me explain first. Let me explain the problems and scenarios that I'm running into in life. Okay? So, I have had my 2002 GMC Sierra for like 15, 16 years, something like that. Long time. Long time. Well, here she is. Okay, that's her. And she's been sitting for like 2 years now. But I got in it, fired right up, like always. Never had to replace anything in that truck. Got 300,000 miles. Never had to replace anything in this truck besides the water pump for the first 14 years that I owned it. And then the rear end went out on it. So I had to replace the rear end in it. Outside of that, regular maintenance. Brakes, rotors, batteries, stuff like that. Phenomenal truck. I've hauled a lot of vehicles with it. In fact, I've hauled a 2500 Dodge with it, and the truck is a 1500. Okay, so I've hauled way more weight than I should with that thing, and it's just kept on a ticking. So I wanted to get a newer vehicle though. So about a year ago, I bought a 2015 GMC Sierra. Okay, here's the problem with this GMC Sierra. You take a look at this truck. Okay, come over here. There we go. Decent little truck, as you can see. I don't know how to get this thing to not follow me. Still trying to figure it out. I like that it follows me, but I don't know how to like aim it at whatever else I need y'all to look at. But anyways, good looking truck. Now I paid $4,500 for my O2 like 15, 16 years ago, however long ago it was. 4,500 bucks, and sweet truck. This 2015, I paid 20 grand for it. I drove it for 3,000 miles. 3,000 miles. Needed a motor. And mind you, I was not hot rodding this truck. My O2, I had it when I was a lot younger. I'm a lot older now. I don't hot rod. And I have tore the wheels off my O2. I mean, I've put that thing through the gauntlet. I have drove it. It's been through hell. Anyways, the 15, I drove it nice. I drove it normal, just going to my jobs and doing normal things with it. And 3,000 miles, if that, had to put a motor in it. So I put a motor in it, which cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. And here I am, 4 months later, and about 15,000 miles later, and need another motor. It did the same exact thing that the old engine did, this engine did. It's got that 4-cylinder shutdown delete crap on it. It's supposed to be energy efficient, fuel efficient, whatever. It shuts down to 4 cylinders instead of 8. They're trash. They are complete trash. And now this thing just smells like burning oil. It is complete trash, I'm telling you. I will never again buy a GMC. They have ruined their vehicles with this 4-cylinder shutdown crap. They've made their vehicles trash. They don't have near the power as that O2. That 15 is just, they're just not the same. When I bought this vehicle, people before me had just, or when I bought the 15, the people before me had just put a brand new transmission in it too. And this thing only has like 150,000 miles on it, which may sound like a lot to some people, but I've got 300,000 on my O2, and that thing fires up and runs like striped ape every time, guaranteed. I mean, if you treat vehicles right, maintain them right, they'll last. They used to. Apparently, you can't even do that anymore. I didn't even treat my old one right for the longest time, and it still lasted. This 15, I've treated it nothing but right, and it just breaks junk. I mean, I've not even redlined this thing. I've never even raced it. Not that it's a race truck, but I mean, I've never held this pedal to the floor on this thing and wrapped it tight like I have my O2. I've dropped it in first gear and spun donuts till that rev limiter was just I mean, just ridiculous. Never done any of that stuff with this 15. It's just a piece of junk. So if you're ever contemplating buying one of these trucks, don't do it. Don't do it. If you do it, have that shit deleted right away. And don't do it with the plug and play, because that doesn't actually delete it. You got to actually do the service to it, or you tear into the motor, and it costs like 2 or 3 grand for somebody to do that, to actually disable that system. I forget what it's called right now at the moment, but you got to disable that shutdown on there. Then they might last. I don't know, but at this rate, I mean, I've had this truck for less than a year, and I'm already having to put another motor in it, which is ridiculous. And somebody going by on an electric motorcycle. Those electric motorcycles are getting popular. Um, but anyways, I'm not sure what I was saying. I've had this truck for less than a year, and it's just I got to get another motor in it. And if I sell it the way it is, I'm not going to get anything for it. I've got like 30 grand in this truck already, so I'm just kind of stuck having to put a motor in it because there's really no other options. Now the benefit now is that I just moved to a different location. I've got a garage. I've got all the tools that you could possibly imagine. I don't claim to be a mechanic, but I know my way around a wrench, and I'm going to change the motor out myself if possible. If I can find one, I'm just going to get a used one, because I'm just going to put a new motor in this thing, new to me, used motor in this thing, and sell it. And I'm not going to risk it going out again. I can't do that. So I'm going to do that, get another motor, and I'm going to put it in myself. Get a buddy to come over and help me, and we'll drop the motor down in here, because I'm not paying 10 grand to put another motor in this turd. They're junk. They're straight junk. Not worth it. So trying to get this dude to ride a wheelie on this thing. Nope, he ain't doing it. He's a big old boy. I don't know if it'd pop a wheelie with him on there. But anyways, that's my rant about trucks. Um, I'm gonna go with the diesel probably, my next vehicle, especially if I go with Chevy or GMC. Definitely gonna get the Duramax with the Allison transmission, because they're the only things that are trustworthy in the GMC lineup right now. I'm not gonna go with another 5.3. The 6.0s have problems. The 6.2s have problems. They all have problems. They all got that 4-cylinder shutdown crap in them. It's junk, junk, junk. And if you go with a diesel nowadays, you got to get diesels have even got problems too, because they put that DEF bullshit in there. So you got problems all the way around with newer vehicles. They don't make them like they used to. This old O2 of mine is a solid piece of machinery. I mean, I have drug countless vehicles across the country, overweighted, everything with this truck. So too, and it just keeps on chugging. So anyways, if you're wondering, that's the answers. That's what I'm dealing with for the day. So let me know your experiences. Let me know if you have any ideas. In fact, give me some ideas on what's a good truck to buy for working. I'll be running it all over the city, going to and from jobs, hauling trailers, tractors, equipment, hauling stuff around in the back, doing construction, as I've already mentioned on here. So yeah, let me know. Put in the comments, what kind of vehicle do you have? How's it treated you? Anything you'd recommend? Tell me about it. I want to know. I want to know. All right, that's all I got for the day. Peace.